Honda's 3-row family SUV receives edgier appearance, a more capable trail sport trim, and numerous interior upgrades. The new 4th-generation 2023 Honda Pilot certainly looks the role of a tough SUV, resembling the boxy, go-anywhere design of the first Pilots that arrive on our shores. Not that the previous model was bad, but when the Kia Telluride arrived, the 3-row SUV market was effectively turned upside down. Families suddenly desired something hipper, cooler, and more edgy. According to Honda, the 2018 Pilot has more capability to go along with its tougher, new-look duds, owing in part to a trail sport model outfitted with enough hardware to get after it a little when the going gets filthy. To see how well the new 2023 Pilot lives up to the anticipation, we traveled to the gorgeous valleys of Sedona, Arizona, where we were among the first to drive the new Pilot on and off-road. More interior room. The improvements to the cabin of the 2023 Pilot are as significant, if not more so, than the alterations to its exterior. A new horizontal design motif gives it a more spacious appearance, which is complemented by various storage places, including a large center console stowage bin and the return of a tray over the glove box, which provides front passengers with a convenient location to keep some of their items. The shifter remains a push-button design, as was the case with the previous Pilot, allowing for an airy center console, but the new model benefits from a deeper center storage compartment with a wider, more truck-like feel to it and capacity for 2 full-size phones. The inside is more spacious than before, thanks to the Pilot's wheelbase growing by 2.8 inches, total length increased by 3.4 inches, height increased by up to 0.8 inch. Honda touts it as a class leader. As a result, the second row provides ample head and legroom for people of all sizes, 2.4 inches more legroom than previously, while the third row, while still cramped for 3 adults, provides adequate legroom for persons up to 6 feet tall, 0.6 inch more legroom. Ingress and egress are simple, simply push and short hold a button in the second row, and the seats will move forward, giving you plenty of room to enter or exit. And, like with the previous Pilot, there's a button on the back side of the seat's shoulder or on the side, so you don't need someone to bail you out if you're in the third row. In order to improve the usability of the third row, the 2023 Pilot finally gets 2 USB ports on XL and higher trims, for a total of 6 in total, a number that still falls behind several competitors. The number of cup holders has been reduced from 16 to 14, but those that remain have been reconfigured, with 8 of them supporting up to 32-ounce jugs. The LX and Sport models have a 7.0-inch touchscreen, while the XL, Touring, Trail Sport, and Elite have a 9.0-inch display. Those with a larger screen get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while those with a smaller screen must use the tether. Honda claims that the infotainment system has been revamped to simplify the menus, but we'll reserve final judgment until we have more experience with it. We were a little underwhelmed by the little screen. A 7.0-inch display is tiny these days. Even the 9.0-inch screen is modest in comparison to the Ford Explorer, Telluride, and Hyundai Palisade, which all have larger screens. On the road and trail. The Honda Pilot 2023 is built on the automaker's light truck crossover platform, which is shared with products like the Acura MDX. A new 3.5-liter V6 engine with 285 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque replaces the old mill with the same displacement, according to Honda. The new 10-speed automatic replaces what we deem to be a slow 9-speed transmission and increases power by a modest 5 horsepower. The new powertrain is smoother and more refined than before, with more pleasurable and easier to manage throttle inputs and slicker, less abrupt shifts. When you hit the throttle, the previous model felt a little too eager. The new Pilot's acceleration is more mellow and civilized. After driving a 2022 Pilot and a 2023 Pilot side by side, we can tell that the steering in the new model is gentler. Although it is still precise and well balanced, don't expect much feedback. During our drive over Sedona's roadways, we were impressed with how quiet the Elite model is, and we felt it's right to be calm and enjoyable. It was a different scenario driving the Trail Sport, which was noisier and bouncier. It also had greater body roll than the Elite we drove, a sacrifice customers will make if they choose the Trail Sport. On the traction front, The transmission gearing helps transmit 40% more torque to the torque vectoring AWD system, allowing the car to accelerate 30% faster than before. For improved off-road performance, the system can direct up to 70% of the engine's torque to the rear wheels, and 100% of that torque can be directed to either the right or left wheel depending on traction. We went to Broken Arrow Trail in the 2023 Honda Pilot Trail Sport, which also receives beefier all-terrain tires, a 1.0-inch suspension height, up from a 0.5-inch lift in the 2022 Trail Sport model, and high-strength steel skid plates, all of which are significant upgrades over the outgoing Trail Sport. We began our journey in Trail Mode, a new mode for the Pilot, ascending over the slick red rocks that define Sedona's scenery. Easy throttle adjustments led us to move slowly and smoothly over the obstacles, with the all-wheel drive system allowing for slight wheel spin while delivering traction to the other wheels. When Trail Mode is on, the front camera appears on the infotainment screen, providing the driver with a clear view of any big impediments. A camera button on the side of the wiper stalk let you to switch to a side view, which proved useful when the path narrowed. The upgraded skid plates came in helpful a few times, protecting the drivetrain and petrol tank from damage, and the Continental Terrain Contact all-terrain tires provided good grip during our adventure. We didn't have to drop their pressure when traveling off-road. Although most Trail Sport purchasers will not engage in this level of off-roading, they will be relieved to know that their crossover is capable of handling family camping trips and minor overlanding when necessary. Safety. The outgoing Pilot was already regarded as a safe SUV, but Honda made structural enhancements for the 2023 model, aiming for top safety pick plus and NHTSA 5-star ratings. Honda Sensing, the automaker's safety suite, has been enhanced with traffic jam assist, traffic sign recognition, and low-speed braking control. Honda Sensing is standard on all 2023 Pilot trims, with some features reserved for grades XL and higher. How much does the new Honda Pilot cost? The 2023 Honda Pilot starts at $37,295 for the base LX Forward model and climbs to $53,375 for the top-of-the-line Elite trim. The base 2023 model is actually less expensive than the outgoing 2022 Pilot, however top trims see a $3,000 price increase. The new Pilot remains a solid value for larger families, regardless of trim level, and thanks to the numerous improvements Honda has made to it, not to mention the Trail Sport model, which offers more capability for camping trips and outdoor adventures. It not only looks cooler inside and out, but it's also more versatile and capable than ever. 2023 Honda Pilot specifications. Base price, $37,295 to $39,395. Layout, front engine, forward/odd, 7-8 pass, 4-door SUV. Engine, 3.5 liters/285 horsepower/262 pound-to-foot direct injected OHC 24-valve V6. Transmission, 10-speed auto. Curb weight, 4,000 to 4,200 pounds, MFR. Wheelbase, 113.8 inches LXWXH, 199.9 by 78.5 by 71.0 to 72.0 inches 0 to 60 miles per hour, 7.0 to 8.5 seconds, Mount Test. EPA Fuel Econ, 18 to 1923 to 2720 to 22 miles per gallon, Est. EPA Range, COMB, 450 miles, Mount Test. On sale, currently.